I don't know about you guys, but people always come up to me and they go, Durham, and I go, people, and they go, what's your favorite dinosaur? And I go, I don't know. I can never decide, but I sure as hell know it ain't this thing. Jurassic World, Jurassic World, Hello and welcome back to Durham Cribb Presents Cribb Notes, the show where I over-explain movies so you don't have to. Why did I move like this? I don't know. Now, if you guys don't watch everything that Amblin Entertainment does, like a hawk, or maybe you haven't been to your local 7-Eleven recently, Jurassic World Rebirth hit theaters last weekend. Now, what's Jurassic World Rebirth? It's the new Jurassic Park. But Durham, it's called Jurassic World. I know, they're sticking with that. Why? Brand recognition? Money? New ride at Universal Studios Hollywood? Probably. Does it have Chris Pratt? No. Does it have Bryce Dallas Howard? No. But it does have Scarlett Johansson, Fiyero, and Mahershala Ali being cool as ever. What are my thoughts on this movie? It's fine. I didn't love it, personally. But if you are looking to get the kids away from the tablet and want to see some big old dinosaurs, you know, it's a fun... It hurts me to say, it's a fun summer blockbuster movie. I think it should be better. That's all I can really say without getting into spoilers, so let's just dive into it, yeah? Oh, this one hurts. This one hurts me. It hurts. But anyway, okay. Jurassic World Rebirth. Well, I will say the main core cast of characters I liked a lot. I really liked it. I liked the story that they were going for. There's this wonderful moment in the very beginning of the movie where they're in the museum and they're breaking down the mission of going to get DNA, not DNA, it's always DNA. This time it's blood, which has DNA, of the 3 biggest, baddest dinos to ever exist. And when they're doing it, they're talking under these enormous fossilized remains of these dinosaurs, and it was a really great visual moment. One of my favorites. Did it go downhill from there? Not quite, because the Mosasaurus actually was also fantastic. I love that scene. What's your favorite dinosaur? Probably Mosasaurus. He's up there. He's not my favorite though. Anyway, I really like that scene. It was something unique and new that we haven't seen a lot of in Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great moment. It had a lot of homages to Jaws. Part of me also really liked it because when I was little, when I was not this tall and I was this tall, I was actually below the frame, but I wanted to be one of the guys that like tagged great white sharks, and with the whole like dart gun and it just felt very similar to that. Was it similar? No, Durham, it wasn't similar. Let me have this, please. And I did like the overall story. I thought the idea of going and chasing down the 3 biggest dinosaurs on this new island, they actually explained the island fairly well. Is it another island? Yes. Sure. But they tied in Dominion with all that mess very well. And I bought it. I thought it was believable, and I liked the location a lot. The colors were really nice. The location itself looked really cool, and I really liked it. Definitely felt like an adventure movie. It took a lot of elements from... That's one of the issues though. It takes a lot of elements from a lot of other movies and it just kind of Frankensteins it together. Oh boy, there is unfortunately a lot that I didn't like. First and foremost, I hate to say it, but the family. I think majority of this movie would have been a lot better if it didn't have the family in it. Now, that sounds kind of sacrilege to say because of course, one of the big themes of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World is that there are kids involved and we have to protect the kids. But they did feel a little shoehorned into this one. It felt like, well, this is a weird coincidence. It was so much of a happy accident that it wasn't. It was like, really? I don't know. I didn't love them. I didn't love a lot of their moments. Adding the family dynamic in that whole subplot didn't really do a lot for me. It felt like there were very little stakes. Not a lot of people die in this movie, which is usually a good thing. But in this Jurassic Park movie, a lot of people die right in one scene, right in the Mosasaurus scene. The raptors aren't in a lot. There's a little bit of T-Rex and things. The T-Rex scene, the raft scene, was a really big letdown for me. They just kind of stumble around while the T-Rex is there, and I didn't love it. It was really underwhelming for me. The last note that I will say, which is unfortunate, is that this film overall feels like a greatest hits of Spielberg movies, which I love Spielberg movies. I believe I'm one of the biggest Spielberg fans. However, it takes aspects and homages and it stitches them together because you're like, well, here's an Indiana Jones reference and here's a Jaws reference, and obviously there's a lot of Jurassic Park references. but it doesn't have what makes them memorable and what makes them sweet. We have the framing and we have the aesthetics, but we don't have the heart and we don't have the character stakes and the emotions that puts us on the edge of our seat. Instead, we're just looking at someone recreate it, and it's cool for a moment, but the fact that a majority of the movie is that is very underwhelming, and it honestly is a bit sad to watch, because you want to feel the way that you felt when you saw the first Jurassic Park, but you don't. To me, Jurassic Park is about what happens when you push your limits and you deal with things that you don't understand and can't control, but it's also about the dinosaurs are beautiful. This is nature. We should be able to coexist with nature, but we can't. The T-Rex isn't a monster. It's just a creature unleashed, and our own monsters are us. Now, this film does try to tackle that with the sort of corporate greed that comes about, which is very similar to Nedry, but it just doesn't hit the same way. Overall, I wish that the actual dinosaurs that they were facing had been a little bit more of a challenge, right? The Mosasaurus felt incredibly difficult. That felt like an incredibly hard part of the movie. And then we have the third big dinosaur, which was the land dinosaur that I don't remember its name because I don't know. I was too busy going, whoa, look at his tails go like that. That's crazy. I don't remember its name, but that was very easy, right? That was your welcome to Jurassic Park scene, and it was that beauty of nature aspect. And then the temple scene with the bird dinosaur, I don't know what that was. I don't know. So let's talk about I think it's called the D-Rex. Doesn't have a lot of screen time. I have come to terms with hybrid dinosaurs. I'm not a big hybrid dinosaur guy. I like my traditional dinosaurs without feathers. We want our lizardy Hollywood dinosaurs. That's what I want. This movie has a really great opening scene with the mutated mistake that was the D-Rex. I think they call it that in the marketing. I don't think they ever referred to it as that on screen. I don't know why it's called the D-Rex. Anyway, when I saw the marketing and I saw the toys, I was like, oh my God, this thing sucks. But on screen, it actually had a really great, captivating presence. It felt like the big bad that it should. I didn't love those raptors with wings, to be honest, but the D-Rex was always kind of hidden in shadow, and it worked for me. And I think that the more that I sit back and think on the story of it was mutated and no one liked the appearance, so they hid it away, is really compelling. However, it's not a dinosaur, right? It's like a monster, like a Godzilla or a monster movie. And that's not one of the things that I love about Jurassic Park, personally. To me, this movie feels like a kid who is playing with all their Lego sets, and they're taking different aspects. They have a crash plane, and they have the boat from their Jaws set, and they have the temple from Indiana Jones, and they're piecing together different hybrid dinosaurs even. They're taking the wings off, and they're putting it on the Velociraptor, and it's fun, and it should be fun, but it just didn't resonate with me. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch it again. Maybe that's on me. I really wanted to like this movie, but I just didn't. And that's my opinion, but a lot of people that I was in the theater with had a good time. So that's my weird, convoluted thoughts on Jurassic World Rebirth. Go see it for yourself, Go get some popcorn. Let me know your thoughts. What did you think of this movie? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you just kind of meh on it? I'd love to know. Leave them in the comments down below. If you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe. Stick around for those other movies that are coming out this year. We got a lot more stuff. So, without further ado, I'll see y'all at the movies.